Hi guys, it is Cassie and Colton.
We're here at the ABC Upfronts. We are so excited for you to see all the
Colton Underwood's alleged texts to Cassie Randolph revealed in restraining order filing. News obtained Cassie Randolph's restraining order filing, in which she accuses Colton Underwood of stalking and harassing her after their breakup. Cassie Randolph accuses Colton Underwood of stalking and harassing her in a bombshell restraining order filing obtained by News. On Monday, September 14, a judge signed off on Cassie's request for a temporary restraining order against Colton. The Bachelor star was ordered to stay at least 100 yards away from Cassie, her home and workplace. Additionally, Colton is prohibited from contacting his ex-girlfriend, and must not harass, threaten or attack her. The restraining order expires October 6, at which point a hearing will take place. As for Cassie's allegations against Colton, she lists the dates of abuse as beginning in June 2020, with the most recent incidents having occurred on August 16 through August 19. Since their breakup, a written statement included in the filing states, Mr. Underwood has been stalking and harassing Ms. Randolph. He has sent her unsettling text messages, repeatedly called her, and placed a tracking device on her vehicle to track her whereabouts. During one alleged incident on June 27, Cassie states she was visiting her family home in Huntington Beach, California, located approximately 30 miles from Los Angeles, where she and Colton both lived. In the early morning hours of that day, Cassie's brother allegedly saw Mr. Underwood in the alley outside Ms. Randolph's bedroom window at 2 in the morning. When he was confronted, the filing states, Mr. Underwood sent harassing text messages to Ms. Randolph, Ms. Randolph's best friend, Linda Salas, and Ms. Randolph's younger brother. Since then, Mr. Underwood has been seen by Ms. Randolph's family, neighbors and friends of the family hanging around Ms. Randolph's family home in Huntington Beach and on the street near the home, in screenshots of alleged text messages sent from Colton to Cassie on June 27 that are included in the filing. He tells her in part, "Because you're sick, a selfish person who isn't ready to be loved. I spent 2 years loving you the best I could and now am sitting here feeling like a fool. You've hurt me beyond words. I've always done nothing but be there for you and you still disrespect me all the time. What did I even do?" Cassie responds, to which Colton allegedly writes back, "You hid things from me and been so shady." Hours later, Colton allegedly sends another message to Cassie, which reads, "I apologize for some of the things I said last night. I'm lost right now. I'm drowning." Cassie also accuses Colton of watching her apartment. The filing states, Mr. Underwood admitted to his roommate and his roommate's girlfriend, who is also Ms. Randolph's friend, that he goes on multiple walks a day to Ms. Randolph's apartment building. In another incident that Cassie states took place on July 27, Ms. Randolph's friend, Colton, visited her at her apartment. Mr. Underwood somehow immediately knew, and obsessively called and sent text messages to Ms. Randolph about the visit. Ms. Randolph was startled that he knew who was coming in and out of her apartment, and felt like she was being watched. A few days later, the filing continues, Mr. Underwood showed up again at Ms. Randolph's apartment, still upset again about Colton's visit a few days prior. He proceeded to yell at Ms. Randolph, and threatened, "I am going to keep you accountable." Around this time, Colton allegedly sent Cassie messages that allude to her spending time with an ex-boyfriend. One such text reads in part, "I'm just sitting in bed trying to fall asleep wondering if the woman I'm madly in love with is having a good time with her ex. I have a million questions and all of them I don't know if I want the answers to. My heart hurts a lot right now and I miss my best friend, My lover and the one person I never expected to lose. Cassie writes back, Colton, I really care about you too. I know going through everything is very hard and sucks. And I appreciate you calling me to talk with me. But I also want to make it into something it isn't. You know that us trusting each other and being cool with each other, and caring about each other is still there. I don't think that is something that should be able to flip-flop so easily. And also, it's a different road. Weeks later, between August 16 and August 19, the filing states that Colton used alias phone numbers to anonymously send harassing text messages at all hours of the day to Ms. Randolph and to her friends. The filing continues, Mr. Underwood also sent harassing text messages to himself pretending to also be a victim of the anonymous stalker. He later admitted to being the one sending the messages. Cassie then states that on August 19 she discovered a tile tracking device taped to the bottom of the back bumper of her car. Fearful for her safety, the filing describes, Ms. Randolph contacted the police and a private investigator to help her figure out who had placed the tracking device on her car and was sending the messages stalking her whereabouts. 2 days later, after speaking with Colton about what had transpired, the filing states that Colton admitted that he was the one who put the tracker on her car and had been the one sending text messages to her, her friends and himself, under the alias phone numbers described above.
Sorry. Dude. It just felt like the right thing to do, but then I realized